This week, another project inside the homestead garage. Let's start today with the new slider door for our cold food storage area. The kids were so happy they got to destroy a door in this pantry building project. We're now going to get dirty with some walnut stain. I love how this dark color turned out. The first major part of the build is assembling and positioning these metal industrial shelves. These have adjustable heights for racking and stacking heavy bulk items. Lots of pint jars, quart jars, a bunch of canned goods, bulk supplies as well. For safety, I anchored the shelves to the ceiling with steel braces. The next big step is to build an insulated wall to separate the food storage from the rest of the garage. So we started with attaching 1-inch thick styrofoam or EPS foam to the back sides of the shelving unit with metal screws and washers. Also, be sure to mark your foam so you know where to screw into. Using 1-inch foam, it can easily be cut with a utility knife or even a serrated steak knife. Notice how we went all the way up to the garage ceiling. Using some wide Tyvek tape, it's going to hold it all together well until the panels get installed. After the foam sheeting was all hung up and fastened, the fun part was holding the wood panels up so we could mark all the bracing and the beams with the shelves behind. Back to the door again. So we got a horseshoe track system. This is for the sliding barn door, Colonial Elegance. And we just got the black brackets. And it's gonna be the horseshoe design. We're just gonna bolt that onto the door that we just stained. So we're gonna take that out. Over here, here's the workstation. In front of the pantry wall. So we moved the thermostat over onto this wall, and I know I could have used 2x4s, but I had these 2x6s, so I'm just framed in. We're gonna put another framed up wall up here, and then we'll panel it up with the same boards here. On the weathered barn look, we purchased 1/4-inch wood panels in 4x8 sheets. I think we used about 5 full sheets in total. I did rough frame in a wooden entry point here where the sliding barn door track will be hung prior to installing the door. Okay, it's time for some hardware mounting. Okay. Here's the horseshoe trolley pulley, and we're going to mark these 3 holes. I'm just lining it up on the edge of this door seam here. Circle, circle. I like how the black metal and the walnut turned out together. The insulated wall is finished, and next we need to mount the rail on top for the sliding door. The next step in the project was to add solid oak hardwood kick plates. Really, this was added because of our 9-foot garage walls and our shorter 8-foot panels needed to fill the space below. I do like how the rugged wood at the base turned out for function, as well as the overall insulated design on this project. Well, please leave in the comments if you like this rough solid oak on the bottom, or do you think we should have put the barn wood all the way down to the cement floor? Put the comments below. Now here it is, after the door has been mounted. What are these wood blocks? Well, I had to share with everyone my fancy lever lift tool. This actually came in pretty handy as extra hands were needed. See, the wooden block is a simple lever that we set the edge of the panels onto, and then using your foot, you can lift the sheets up tight against the ceiling before screwing them in and fastening your pantry walls all together. So you push down, it lifts up. Let's test out the completed room. Slider open, slider shut. Yep, looks good to go. How about some yellow beans? Maybe some green beans? How about some pears? Peaches? Here, from the inside of the room, you can see all the foam walls, along with the white door jambs that were screwed on for some finishing. Again, here's just the corrugated foam, and then the finished walnut door sliding. Setting the sliding door rail, I think, was the most difficult part, so the door's position would automatically roll to keep the door closed. Well, a little electrical tape did the trick. And voila, we have a finished cold storage insulated pantry area for all of our food storage needs. Hope this was fun to walk through. It did take several days, but we now have lots of room for our spaghetti sauce. The kids did a great job helping out as well.